It's too hot. So, but
I think I'm just. I think I'm too blown for this shit.
Actually,
No. Oh yeah. So good. Gee, you came with notes, right?
I brought two. I got 2 points.
You got 2 points. All right, I like it. You're the first one to come with the actual points.
Okay.
I like it. What do you got for me, brother, man?
Okay. This is just something I was thinking about earlier this day.
Mm-hmm.
Julius Caesar.
Julius Caesar.
Let me tell you that.
What about the man?
Motherfucker was crazy.
Julius
Smart.
Caesar.
Crazy smart for his time.
As a leader, as a fucking
As a
war general and shit.
war general.
That fool's sick. It was crazy. His gladiator shit that he started.
He started a gladiator.
Well, he's the one that did the whole fucking the gladiators, the all the games.
Oh, he started the games.
Mm-hmm. Because when they would have the games, it wouldn't just be like gladiators. It would be like other shit. Like it'd be like a circus, like a circus
for him, right?
For the people,
And
because the people were fucking. So the people wouldn't riot and shit like that.
Okay.
So he had to keep them calm. And what's a better way than to have people kill each other? People fucking would
look at that guy fight.
I was listening to Hardcore History from Dan Carlin's Hardcore History, and they have they're talking about how so they would have the circuses, right, for the people, and then they would have like I don't know, they're like a person versus a tiger, right, and then they fucking they have like tigers versus bears and shit, like
that was crazy,
right, a bunch of stuff, and they'll have like trained animals and whatever, right, and then during intermission, like it would be like straight game.
Yeah.
So they'll have intermission and they'll let people go get food and shit, right? And so when everybody's leaving and getting the shit, during then they would have like executions. Like so they would have actual executions and shit, like fucking people getting murked.
Still watch.
So then people would still come and stay there for the next execution of like I'm not too sure of a criminal or some shit exactly.
Savage shit, man.
Yeah, and they used to do crazy shit to those fucks. And think about it, that's not that far away. That's only how long? Was that? How many people? What year is fucking? Look up. What year was
BC?
Julian
Caesar.
How would you put that?
Julius Caesar era.
What year did the gladiators start?
100 BC, right?
Something like that. Or the what year of the empire? Just to give me the year of the
100 BC. That's when he ruled.
Oh, okay, 100 BC. Okay, that's a long time ago. But nah, fuck that. Consider like what humans beings are and shit. That's not that long. Like, what I'm saying, that's still us. That's still in our DNA. Violent motherfuckers.
BC, that's when he was born.
Oh, okay. So when was it ruled? Yeah, but same as somebody can't be that long.
He was assassinated in 44 BC.
Point is,
how long ago is that?
A long time.
Like in years, like let's say you would put that in your.
Oh man, like a scientist.
2,000 years.
2,000 something years.
And 44 more.
2020 now, and it's 44 BC. So you count backwards. So you add
backwards.
44.
Okay.
So 2,000 some years ago.
2,400.
So 2020
600
plus 44 years. That's how long.
I don't know, man. I'm out
That's
of bacon.
how long ago he was
Assassinated. Yeah, see. So he was running that shit with iron fist. But people love violence.
You think the animals were bigger back then?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck, a lion 3 times the size of today.
North America had lions bigger than fucking South African. The lions in South Africa.
Fuck, imagine fighting one of those fuckers.
Shit, imagine that, bro. They have bigger lions.
And
bro.
all you have is a fucking
North
sword?
American lion. Huh?
All you got is a sword and maybe a staff or a shield and a staff.
See, that should be. See, I would like to see. See, that's fucked up. The human part. I would like to see the like animal versus animal.
At that point, that it is animal versus animal because they're still fighting with sticks and.
Yeah, but that's like.
That's still hand-to-hand combat right there.
Yeah, it still is.
The bear has its claws. The lion has its teeth and its claws as well. Right? And we don't have claws, but I mean, we could make.
So that would be the comparison. No, Panther, is it?
No way.
Yeah, so that would be the difference, I guess. So that first one would be the biggest one. That's the one we used to have, and then they all got murked.
Little small ones, yeah.
Even North America had a big ass bear too.
Yeah, I heard
the short. Remember I was telling you the short face bear. Yo, fuck that! Imagine that shit coming at you like that. Getting jacked.
How tall was that guy?
He's about 4 foot.
He's about
He's about
4
4 foot. The fucking lines, the line's up to his waist. That fucking line is 2 feet tall. I'll kick that fucking line in his stupid face.
Fucking take that line down right now. Fucking no claws.
But Julius Caesar was fucking crazy.
Fucking crazy, man.
Hey, Wayne, you might help me off one time?
They had to fucking
Please,
kill
sir.
him. His friends had to kill him.
Who had the most You know who had the most assassination attempts? I think. Yeah, people try to assassinate that fool.
Who?
In like a gangster, he survived. Show that Punim on the camera, dog. Don't be shy. Show that fucking Punim. Fidel Castro. Yeah, that for like 600 attempts on his life and shit.
Oh,
And the fool still died of old age.
Oh,
that fool got away. That fool got away and shit.
Like, I'm just fucking gonna chill now.
Mm-hmm. But that's just crazy though, right? How you could. Oh no! But what I was saying about violence though, right? And how people like, how even back then people that's what attracted, that's what calmed them down, whatever. Just violence in general, right? People watching people kill each other, and then you want more on yours? You want your a refill?
Good
for sure. But people love violence, right? And I think to this day, I think that's still too true. If you look at UFC, you look at boxing and shit, UFC, people still boxing. You know, UFC is one. No, you know what? Actually, there's a rule to that though. That too. There's a rule to that though, because have you seen I don't know if you've seen bare knuckle boxing. Have you guys seen that shit? Have you seen bare knuckle boxing? Thank you, sir. Have you guys seen bare knuckle boxing?
I have not.
You haven't seen that shit? Yeah. Well, that's just fucking brutal. They made it legit.
They made it.
So
like
boxing is an actual thing. It's fucking certified, sanctioned by like the state. But it's fucking brutal because fools just fucking get cut open like crazy. Bare knuckle boxing like championship or some shit like that.
Olympics. You know, skating is in the Olympics now.
It's always been in the Olympics. Skateboarding?
Skateboarding.
Is it in there?
Is in the Olympics.
What? Is the first year?
A U.S. team.
That's what's up. Who's it? Well, no.
There's a lot of skaters there.
I see, but I don't get what makes it Olympic. What makes that Olympic?
Well, it's gotta be a sport.
Yeah, but like curling's not is skating a sport?
Yeah. Well, because you got the board and the person, and they both show some kind of talent.
The board shows talent?
No, like when you put them together, they show talent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if I could draw on the paper with a pencil, is that a sport?
No, that's art.
Yeah, wouldn't that be more of an art then? To be able to do tricks?
Sports art
is magic a sport?
Well, isn't sports arts too?
Can be.
It can be. So anything can be art.
So anything could be sport.
What is
no, look it up. It's got to be like something will like be able to where you
definition of a sport
with something.
What's the definition of a sport?
I mean, you got points, and there's point systems now for like, you know, Rob Dyrdek was a big part of making the skate league.
The skate, what is that for?
The street league. So basically, you got street skaters now, and they can contest, you know, in like this big kind of contest. So
I'm assuming is that for like, well, that makes sense now because if it's Olympic sport, they could probably pick out the people from there, right?
So they pick them out from there, from X Games, and
I'm assuming from X Games, right? Because that's like the best of the best.
X Games. Yeah.
See, but I don't know. In activity, okay, so sport. An activity involving physical exertion and skill in which an individual or team competes against another or others for entertainment. Teams such, yeah, see, but I guess. So then that means video games are sports now.
Yeah. That's why they can fucking win millions.
That's why they're making $1 million and shit.
That's crazy.
Right? That's why it technically falls into that. But you're not physically exerting yourself unless those thumbs be hurting your eyes.
Your fucking brain is a big thing right there.
Hard on when you win. Fuck you, I'm a dick so hard. You suck.
$1 million.
See, because isn't like snowboarding the same thing?
Yeah,
what do you mean?
Snowboarding is an Olympic sport.
Snowboarding is an Olympic sport.
When
I guess that's true. That falls into the thing. That's true. Yeah, but okay, what about curling?
Curling is also.
That's what I'm saying. So, but how come UFC is not in there? Or because I think basketball they're gonna have 3-on-3 in there now. So they have basketball
Isn't
league.
boxing in the Olympics?
Basketball.
They have basketball. They have basketball,
Mhm.
right? And
They
then
do.
now they're gonna have a 3-on-3. But three, like the.
Street game.
I think you know how like there's regular basketball right now, NBA, and then they have what is it, the Big Three, whatever it's called, when you have to be retired. It's like retired basketball players, whatever.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Right? You know the one that Ice Cube owns half of that shit. Anyways, so that fool. So with those three, that concept basically went into the Olympics. So what? So what I'm saying, like, so who's deciding what the fuck goes in there? In the Olympic Games, I would put. Okay, so is marbles a sport?
Marbles.
Yeah,
Who are you entertaining? With marbles?
yourself.
No, you gotta entertain someone.
With someone watching the game.
Well,
Well, skating's not entertaining to everybody.
That's true, but it's got a big base, a big crowd.
Oh yeah,
Big
see, but how
following.
big is curling?
Pretty big.
Or how
they made
about-
it to the
or how
fucking
big-
Olympics.
Retired people.
How big is arrow hunting? Like,
That's a sport.
yeah, no,
they
I get
actually-
it.
Have you
It's
seen
in
the one
there.
where they put the one with the skis and shit?
The ski one, the shooting.
They're in skis and then bow and
Oh yeah, and they
arrows
go and shooting shit.
and go
Yeah,
in
I've seen that
different
one.
tracks. And
Yeah,
they shoot that shit.
yeah, that's pretty
That's
dope.
fucking sick.
That's pretty dope. That's sick.
That's dope. That's the sport. That's
But
an
who's
Olympic
really
sport.
watching that? You watched it maybe like 5 minutes of that fucking show.
I'll watch it again. Just I've seen it. You seen it?
But people don't really watch, like curling. People don't watch that shit. Like when it's on, like I watched the sledding shit, the bobsledding,
The bobsled
because those motherfuckers is jamming.
they're going fucking fast.
They're
They're
going
putting their
hella fast.
fucking life
Cool,
at risk right there.
You remember that movie?
And it reminds me of my childhood, Cool Runnings.
Cool.
You
Oh,
ever seen Cool Runnings?
tastes like the devil's dick over here. Jesus Christ.
Oh, what the fuck? That face.
Put some hair on your
face-
nuts.
Hey, pull that. Face.
Put some hair in your nuts over here. What was your other point? What do you else you got over the fucking Julius Caesar?
Oh,
I like that you came with shit. Cause this guy right here, man, it makes me feel like I know everything. Cause this fool lives under a rock. This fool lives under a fucking rock.
I feel like that's
And every time I ask him, "Have you seen this?" He goes, "Nope." "Have you seen this?" "Nope." "Have you seen this?" And I'm like, I'm over here describing everything to him and shit. Oh, yeah. It all started back in '93.
Yes,
And then it makes me feel like I watch too much TV and
You
shit.
be pulling up the random shit too, though. Like, okay, when it takes me a minute to come to it.
What the
oh,
fuck?
What
Yeah,
are you
dude.
talking about?
I come up with some crazy
Oh,
ass
God.
shit. Some of the shit that fool we talk about, I should probably be arrested for some of this shit. Cause
Oh, should I try to
nah, cause like people like when they hear us like, what's that girl? There's some girl. She's like, yeah, I heard you guys talk to each other. She goes, you're fucking crazy.
You guys are fucking great. That's right.
You guys are fucking crazy. Because we just talk. I mean, I'll just talk about like. The beauty of it is that I stress that a lot to people that freedom of speech is like you can't. There's no equivalent to that. That's like the best thing you can say, you can do. Because we talk about like, well, we had a rock band called fucking Baby Killers.
Baby, the most contradictory band in the
So every
world.
song that came up, we fucking replaced it with like baby killing lyrics and stupid shit, right?
It was very serial killer stuff.
What's one of them?
Uh-huh.
What's one of them?
Fuck, I don't know. Just like baby kill. I don't know.
We just made
It's just
add baby killer.
just
to
baby
any fucking
killer.
song.
It's, I want to kill a baby. They just stupid shit, like just stupid shit, right? And we're
we
talking to
follow
each other, and other people around us, and they're kind of like, yeah, you know what I mean.
What are you guys talking about?
I'm about to pull up HR.
And if we're in Canada or something, we would have got arrested.
For sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure. Canada doesn't have First Amendment. If you get offended, you fucking
No, you
you
get
get locked up. For some comedians get like fined and shit. Fucking. That's why America has the best comedy,
Best comedians.
the
for
best
sure.
comedians and shit.
That's why they come over here. to do
That's why
their
everybody comes
comedy
over here to do
shows.
their because
No
fucking
one says nothing about their walls.
no one cares about their fucking walls. Was it Canada's wall? Canada ain't got no goddamn walls.
For sure.
Canada's-
What do they have? Like nothing?
Nothing.
Do
They let Canadians in. They welcome them fucking.
And they're bacon.
They welcome in shit. Us they make it a fucking
Fuck.
obstacle courses. But full Mexicans don't give a fuck, bro.
They should put
They're
something for like that.
they're
they should-
parkouring that shit.
For sure.
You see that? There's
I seen
videos
that
of fucking
shit.
people parkouring the
They
wall.
fucking ended that too. Like,
Mhm.
fucking-
Dude, I know some guy, allegedly, that
Okay.
he came when they dropped him off in San Diego on the beach with on an ATV. They just came along the beach from Mexico,
Wait,
como de Tijuana,
wait.
and just came in at night on the fucking ATV, fucking dropped them off in San Diego. Here you go, get out.
What?
Yeah, fool.
There's no fence in San Diego.
I mean, I guess at the time they know the times and shit. I'm
Oh,
pretty sure
yeah.
they know like
Yeah,
you mean what time? Just show up right here and then dip at. You got 1 hour food to get out of here. But just like that, just fucking rolled up and shit. All right, get out.
On break and shit.
But that's like 10 G's food to get that.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
No,
It's expensive. That's all he did. So the only thing the wall did was make it better for the people bringing over people, for the coyotes. Because what is it? They say that they said that they give the impression that it's hard to come over. So now they charge you more because you believe them. Like, oh man, the wall, bro. Fucking, we gotta double the price, bro. It's fucking
It's
hella
a
hard.
bigger wall now, man.
I heard people they fucking fly people to Canada.
Yeah.
And then walk in.
And they walk down.
Yeah.
That's so easy, bro.
That's fucking nuts, right?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Pretty smart though.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but that's what's like. It shows you that it's bullshit.
It's bullshit. It makes no sense.
They're just using our fucking tax money. They're probably using our tax money for fucking fluke. Say they're gonna put it into the fucking wall, but they're just taking it and fucking putting in another stupid shit.
It's going through some kind of fucking alien base,
government fucking program.
moon.
NASA's fucking Space Force.
For sure.
Fucking Space
I
Force.
did hear about something where what's his name wanted to shoot like 1 million people within like 10 years to like Mars.
Who did Elon?
Yeah.
Elon's crazy. Fuck.
It is
1 million people. Those all people are gonna die. Right now, if you go to Mars, fool, you're gonna go
like in a ship, like 1 million people.
Yeah, right now, those first people are gonna go to Mars and die. That's what they don't have a plan to get back. Those people are meant to stay there and die there. All right.
Live their life.
well, yeah, I guess live their life and die.
And die there.
Well, that's what we're doing here.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like I don't know. I'm not gonna be the first fucking. I'll be on the 10th wave.
That's like it reminds me of like the movie
1 million
people,
people,
shit, like the first responder or like the first people there, like a colony that they remember. They in Aliens they go see the colony because they fucking lost contact.
Mm-hmm.
So they bring the Marines.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Space Force.
The Space Force.
And then fucking they show up as aliens and shit. It's pretty dope.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Aliens 2, by the way.
Aliens 2. No, it is. Well, because I mean, if you think about it, well, do you believe there's aliens? Well, I know we covered this last time and shit, right?
No.
But I think, like, what was it? On the emails that were hacked from Podesta came out with the whole Hillary Clinton emails. I don't know if you know all that. But some dude got hacked. And one of the emails was from an astronaut telling him, hey, if you put fucking weapons in space, our friends in space are not going to like that. Like, right? And that's what it says. So I'm like, all right, so the conspiracy people, he's talking about aliens and shit, right? Or it could be fucking other countries, right? Other whatever. I think it's fucking aliens. Because I mean, what else? If you put weapons up there, our friends are not gonna like it. Like, our friends in space are not gonna like it.
What if like the satellites they have already are weapons and they're just used for like cell phones and TV? They tell the public. And then when they finally try to use it, we barely installed it, some bullshit.
Well, I believe it. Well, that's why I think. Well, isn't it weird that now they're letting everything out? Mm-hmm. Like before, they would deny everything, right? They would deny.
What's his name? That one guy who wrote that book, White Horse, or Pale White Horse.
Yeah, William Cooper.
That they were gonna disclose it, right?
Yeah, eventually.
They were slowly gonna let the public know about aliens, so they could fake an alien invasion.
Mm-hmm.
So that's already happening.
So the whole thing was like, so that way they can unite the whole
world
as one.
To make a world government.
Yeah, more control.
So this guy wants some conspiracies. You want to learn? Some crazy shit.
So what he's saying is that he's gonna slowly
So little by little, they program you. So check this out. So the alien program. This is the alien program, man. Check it out, man.
Take the red pill, blue pill,
Check
bro.
blue pill or red pill, man. You fucking choose,
Speaking of
man.
Morpheus, right?
This is Morpheus, man. All right. Hold on tight, Dorothy. Hold on tight, Dorothy. Here it comes. Cheers to the face.
My kidneys piece
What the fuck, my teeth? All fucked up and shit.
wakes up in a bathtub, fucking.
It's my bad, bro. I had to do it. Wrong pill.
That'll be like the wrong Matrix, bro.
The fuck the
That
Matrix
would be
and
the
shit.
worst dimension to go to.
The Matrix gone wrong.
He did meet him at a rave.
Right? What really happened on the Matrix? all that whole movie was him like fucking dosed up in the tub. He's all bleeding out and shit.
Oh, but
All right, so the program of the aliens, right? So the program of the aliens has been established since way back.
okay.
So in order for you to you accept it, it has to be culturally accepted. Right. So you always see it in movies. It's E.T. You're friends with it. It's always first contact. People getting either abducted, something. Right. You have to be introduced to it. Yeah. So as time goes on, the government uses the alien excuse to cover up their aircrafts, their fucking weapons, their fucking everything. Right. Whatever they have, they're using that as, oh, we don't know what that is. So that's crazy UFO shit. Right. Okay. So as the time gets closer, when they're able to hide the fact easier, they'll say, "Oh shit, there is aliens," which is they're doing now, right? Oh the fuck, there is aliens, right? Because what happens is, say there is an alien force that comes out, right? And if an alien lands right now and says, or whatever comes out, everybody forgets their problems. Hopefully, right? Hopefully. Like, there's no more racism, right?
Because we all got united.
Yeah, because it's gonna be like, well, fuck, there's something better than, greater than all of us. So so everybody unite. Everybody's gonna fucking come together. Even Ronald Reagan, I think, said it when he said that. Think about what the world could do if an alien force came down. How we could be united or some shit like that. And that's a president talking about this shit, right? So if they come down, everybody comes united, and then. But the plot is that it's government. The government comes down and acts like the alien, and then says, "Follow," or you know what I mean. And then the government's able to say, "Follow me," in order to protect you guys. You have to follow the government, and we'll protect you from the alien. You know what I'm saying? Sure. So we have to make one whole government,
a world.
So there's no more United States. There's no more this. It's everybody's one world government, and then we get new world order, and then just like that, and be like, oh, we have to listen to everybody's shit. We have to do this. You have to, so we could tell the difference. So we could tell the difference if you're an alien or not. You have to get a chip, and then that's the only way we could tell, or that's the only way we could do this. That's the only way we could do that.
Fucking for real, right? Because otherwise you could be an alien.
Yeah, otherwise you're a fucking alien.
We're all aliens already, man.
District 9 kind of shit.
Is.
That's what we would do, right? I think that's what we would do. If we found aliens, we would do that shit.
For sure.
Yeah. That's what we do already with Mexicans. No, think about it. We're able to do that with that. Imagine a race that we don't even give a fuck about.
Like, I think aliens would do that to us.
I think they're already doing that to us and shit. They're just fucking come visiting us every time.
For sure. They're probably making us feel like this way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they give us all the nice things and shit. They're so much greater than us, and
toys
they probably
and shit?
see us like kids, you know.
So do you think? Because I know you believe that we're in, or I don't know you believe, but you're not against the idea of being in a simulation.
Yeah. I'm about to bring that up.
Yeah.
Matrix, man.
You think in the Matrix, man. So you think we'll be in the Matrix?
I think it's plausible. I think it's very plausible.
I think it's just a new idea.
You think it's a new idea?
How long has that idea been like?
Well, because the theory is that eventually technology advances so quick that eventually it'll be coming to a program. So how do we know that it's not a program already? Right. So then you're basically someone's sim. Someone's playing Sim City with you. Right. That's basically the thing. Someone's fucking with you.
I can't be like Control Alt Delete.
Mm-hmm. So, but the thing is, so does that mean that you're programmed to already do something, or do you have the free will?
I think I have the free will.
So the program is inserted that each character has free will.
It's a program kind of game with free will.
But then what kind of game is that?
It's a game of results. You see what you get.
What program? So maybe you get programmed before you're born, and then so maybe the gaming is done before you're born, right?
It's a test. So you're a gamer. Isn't it?
So what if you're a gamer? You ever play a video game?
It's a pre-recorded test, and it's sent to us, to this one child. And then we let it.
But check this out. So it's a program, right? You ever play a video game, right? Call of Duty or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. And you're picking your weapons. I'm gonna pick this gun, this armor, this, and that's what you're doing before you're born. I'm gonna fucking give them this, and this trait. It gives you have 100 points to fill out these traits, and you pick it out. Start. So the simulation is start, and we're the video game. Boom. So it's up to whoever implemented our program, the 100 points in this. This is how your story plays out. You know what I'm saying? Like I give them 5 points for street smarts. I give them 10 points for book smarts. I give them 10 points for fucking. Crazy, man. He's up with the frog man, right? Like I give them 10 points for fucking for this smarts. I give them fucking baby dick. I give them a big dick. I give them fucking.
Basically watching the game.
Yeah, and then let it play out. Let's see what happens, and then let's see how. Oh, my guy died. I knew I should have given him more street smarts. Fuck. Redo, reincarnation.
Right. Every time you lose a tooth, like that's like a point.
Something, right?
Yeah.
Or it just depends on the goal of the game.
Well, they know the goal of the game. We don't.
Well, it depends because the game would be you go different routes, right? Because someone could be like, the goal you get points for just fucking, so you become a porn star, or you could become you get points for fucking saving the world, so you become a Nobel Peace Prize winner, right? So depending on how you're born, before you're born, and where your character, the alien in control, is putting in. Is going to be smart for this, and this. He's going to be smart for this, and this.
Yeah, well, we don't know. Has a better formula than everything.
Yeah, so everybody has different. So it comes out different programs to see which comes out which. And the only difference would be that the variable would be
the alien.
The variable would be
whatever is controlling it.
No, the variable would be the willpower is free choice. Free choice. Because they're not controlling whether you want to smoke a cigarette or not smoke a cigarette. Right, so that's the variable that you give them all these options to help you out to make your good choice, but the choice is still up to you. Boom.
Simulation.
Life. Come get it. PS5. Virtual reality, dog. I don't believe that though. I personally don't believe that.
It's not happening right now, man.
What? We're not even here right now, bro.
We're
fucking. We're inside of a Matrix, man.
Wherever this fucking image is,
that's where we're at.
That's where we're at.
In an alley.
You could be the Matrix right now, man.
We could be the fucking Matrix right now, bro. Check it. Yo, turn it up.
Just like that, but that movie's fucking crazy though. Like how it's pretty much
for real. And then did you hear he was in the Bay Area? So you think
who Keanu eating ice cream? Yeah, I've seen that. Keanu eating ice cream. I think everybody in the world fucking seen Keanu eat ice cream.
Everyone in the Bay knows about Keanu eating ice cream.
Dude, isn't that kind of nuts though to have that kind of fame? Like to have that kind of fame, like Keanu Reeves.
Can't fucking sit in the sidewalk
fucking and fame, bro. That you're eating a fucking ice cream on a bench somewhere on the fucking side of a building.
Fucking side of the fucking house.
Right? And you're eating ice cream. Someone takes a picture and it goes fucking viral. Like,
now the whole world.
Imagine the fame of that though. Like, it has to be a gift and a curse, right? Like,
oh, for sure.
Plays it smooth.
Yeah, no, or he plays it the best out of it because Keanu Reeves has the best fucking like PR ever. No one hates that guy.
It's fucking finesse.
Like everybody loves that guy, right?
Finesse his whole career.
But just to like it's amazing that people don't go crazy. Like I understand why Johnny Depp goes crazy.
And Johnny Depp is crazy.
Yeah, that's fucking.
I don't know how crazy it is for you. Probably.
That fool go crazy. That fool buys everything and shit. Because you can't go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I think those people like Nicolas Cage, right? Shit like that. Like
but you know what? I think for actors, it depends also what the movies you've done and how close you were to those characters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I believe that method actors.
Method acting.
Method actors.
That could
I
really
think
affect you.
that could fuck you up.
That could fuck you up. That probably give you alternate like.
I think that's what killed fucking the one dude that played the Joker. No.
Yeah. What's his name?
What fuck's his
I
name?
forget his name.
Jared Leto's career.
Jared Leto's career.
Fuck yeah.
You know that fool got pissed because they fucking released the other Joker. So yeah, so Jared Leto got mad. He actually tried to have it stopped, the new Joker from coming out.
Which one?
Because Joker came out with Suicide Squad, right?
Mm-hmm.
He came out with Suicide Squad, and then the same movie company, whatever the fuck.
Who was it that made?
I'm not too sure, but the movie, whatever company made the Joker one, the new Joker, with Joaquin Phoenix.
No.
Right? The same
Wasn't it DC that made Suicide Squad?
The movie studio.
Oh.
Like, you know, like Sony or Miramax or some shit like that.
Oh.
Yeah, so the movie studio, I want to say it was W, like, no, not W. But check out movie studio for Joker movie. So anyway, so Jared Leto got pissed that they were making the new one. They were going to release it. He tried to get it stopped and shit, like, because he already knew they were going to kill his character. After Joaquin Phoenix, you're not gonna have Jared fucking Leto dressed up like that and shit. Warner Bros. Yeah, Jared Leto. He played fucking Joker.
No, he didn't.
Son of a bitch. He's under the rock.
Jared Leto.
Yeah, it's Jared Leto, right? He's the gayest Joker in the world. He's under the rock again, my man.
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto played on Suicide Squad with Harley Quinn.
He's playing a superhero.
Yeah,
villain.
Yeah, it's something Morbius or something. I don't even know who it is. They need to stop making these goddamn fucking movies.
Who am I thinking of?
This is right here. See, look, that's him.
Who's Jared?
Like, come on, bro. Full looks. I don't know if he's fucking. He looks like fucking.
Yeah, no, yeah.
He looks like RuPaul's drag queen and shit.
That is Jared Leto. You're right.
Yeah, they're trying to make him more like more modern, thuggish.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I get it.
I didn't really like the movie,
but I didn't even watch it because
I did
because it looked good.
It was horrible.
Yeah. So yeah. So he tried to stop it from getting made. Like, come on, bro.
I was thinking of it. Was it Jerry that owns a car collection? He was a comedian too, but he was
Jerry that owns a Jerry Seinfeld. We talk about playing fucking.
That's
playing Joker and shit.
That's why I was like confused as fuck.
Jay Leno.
Jay Leno. Jay Leno. Jared Leto. Jay Leno. I mean, that's pretty fucking close. God, Jay Leno, bro.
But talk about Jay Leno.
Like, Jay Leno as the Joker,
playing
bro?
Joker. What the fuck? With his chin?
With his chin. Jay Leno with his chin as
this fool should be playing fucking Crimson Chin and shit.
That's what I was trying to imagine, bro. I'm like, nah, that's not right.
No.
But then you're like, Jared Leto, like from 30 Seconds to Mars.
30 seconds. Will he play? I don't know.
That's
I don't know. But you fucking killed the Joker. Point is, no. But you know what though? I'm gonna be on record.
Oh, right here, look, this guy fucking.
Joker's one of the gayest movies ever.
This guy, Jared Leto's playing this guy.
Morbius. Oh, okay, I remember. I know who he is. I remember his bat. Like, no wait, isn't he like half bat?
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's Morbius. Whatever his name is. That's what Jared Leto's playing the next one. I remember watching this shit on fucking Saturday mornings, dog.
Me too.
This shit's dope.
Kids don't do that no more, huh? I remember that. It was even Carmen Sandiego used to come on before this. Remember Carmen Sandiego? You remember that?
I never caught it. I always caught the end.
It's too late, huh? It's too late. I used to watch.
Bobby's World.
Oh fuck yeah, Bobby's World.
This is fucking crazy. That Fox Kids.
You think they don't have that anymore, huh?
I don't think so.
See, there's something to that. There's something to like waking up, waiting for something. Like you know what I mean? Like Saturday mornings, wake up and wait for like cartoons. Now you just turn on your fucking iPhone, and which fucking stream it the same day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I think there's something to like the suspense of waking up and like, oh fuck, let's go check this shit out.
Because someone else was in control. It was someone else putting it on the playlist for you.
Yeah, right. Like, I mean, but I think there's something to that. Like, I think there's like more joy. Because right now you can just watch it. Like right now, like okay, whatever, right? But you're waiting all week to watch what the fuck happened to Spider-Man. Yeah. Oh fuck, man, he's about to fight Morbius and shit.
Things on demand.
Yeah, now you just find out later. and pause it, come back tomorrow.
You'll find out into it. You skip to it.
Right here,
The trailer?
no,
The Fox Kids and shit?
in the 90s.
Oh, 90s.
Fox Kids. School Bus. What else?
School Bus.
Shit,
Yeah,
Magic School Bus,
The
dog.
Magic School Bus was Fox Kids?
I remember watching that.
Yeah.
That was after school program.
Power Rangers. Remember watching those?
Why is everybody a Red Ranger? Why is everybody a Red Ranger? That's just funny. Nah, that's just, I mean, but I don't think they have that anymore. I don't know.
X-Men.
Fox Kids? I don't think there's Fox.
Oh, this is the guy that told me about One Punch Man. Speaking of that shit.
One Punch Man.
One Punch Man is the dumbest fucking character I've ever heard in my life.
What?
I don't like superhero movies.
No.
I don't like superheroes. Alright? But
Is he a
the
superhero?
dumbest superhero I've ever seen or ever heard is One Punch Man. That son of a bitch. That's like having that friend that likes to one up you. You
For
mean?
sure.
You know what I mean? You talk about a night of fucking eating ass in the CVS parking lot at 3 a.m, and your friend goes, "Oh yeah, I got this one," and just tries to one up you. That's fucking One Punch
For
Man.
sure.
that's fucking One Punch Man, bro.
One Punch Man. No, like one punch and that's it.
It's a Japanese superhero webcomic created by artist in 2009. That's how you know it's fucking bullshit. Because this guy could beat every fucking superhero, bro. This fool jizz is kryptonite. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, he's fucking... this fool's so badass that fucking villains find him in the supermarket. It's like, what the fuck, bro?
They're not looking for it.
Oh yeah, for your
supermarket.
Oh yeah, your guy he's made of iron. Well, my guy fucking he could break iron. Like, okay, like that's what he does for like.
So one day he woke up.
Yeah, like, it's like oh you guys like fucking.
They make up a story of how he got that.
Oh, the only way you could die fool is if he gets frozen. Well, it turns out my guy doesn't know all his powers, and he also has freezing powers. Like what the fuck, bro? Like I think there's even like a window to where it's like he has a little loophole, bro. Like he doesn't even know his own strengths.
He doesn't.
See?
That's it. I read it before.
He doesn't know his own strengths. So in case there is a superhero that comes out that could kick his ass, or guess what? I fucking learned I learned a new strength.
It's like Dragon Ball Z, you know what I mean?
No. Dragon Ball Z was you superhero.
Goku keeps going to another level.
Yeah, because there's another level up top of him, right? But it's just going like, but he's not gaining like a new power. He's just gaining his same power, stronger. But this guy's like, it just because it's like strong. His Sonic Boom or whatever the fuck is the same, just Sonic Boom times 10, right? It's not like going, oh, this Sonic Boom also has nails because you're allergic to metal. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
but that's
some bullshit.
Can destroy anything.
It's fucking But now but the only thing that protects me is if I have fucking a shield of milk. Well, this fucking Sonic Boom is made out of milk, motherfucker. Like, all right. That's what One Punch Man is, bro.
One Punch Man.
That's fucking some.
Yeah, I give it a chance.
And then I go and I tell him, all right, so he's so badass. What's his villain? Like, he goes, he doesn't have any, bro. He'd be like shopping. And then the fucking villain.
Put in the basic things that we struggle with, like.
Yeah, like he's so good that he has to struggle to like, oh, I don't know what to pick. Is it ripe banana or
because if he squeezes it too hard, he might fucking destroy the fucking world.
He might destroy the world. Unless that unlocks his full potential and shit. Fucking squishing bananas.
He gets mad at the grandma cutting off the line.
Fucking destroys fucking blows up the Walmart.
Accidentally.
I'm telling you, that's some bullshit. Those movies. They need to stop making those goddamn movies, bro.
You need to watch it. Give it a chance.
Oh God, I can't. I can't watch these movies. Joker is not a superhero movie at all. That's why it's brilliant. This was nominated for shit.
I just seen Bad Boys for Life.
Oh, is that gay?
Is it good?
My boy Marlon Lawrence looking thick.
Rated 1 out of 10.
I didn't like the ending, bro.
The ending? Didn't know the ending, huh?
I felt like it was too.
You can say it, I'm not gonna watch it. Spoiler alert! 5,
Spoiler
4,
alert.
3, 2,
For
1.
two fans out there.
For whoever's watching, two friends.
It's like I don't know. They pretty much. It seems like they're gonna go with like a spin-off.
Who's gonna be on the spin-off? The girls?
Nah.
Son of a bitch.
Fucking girls.
Girls.
It's kind of like you know how their whole thing is bad boys.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be more like criminals doing the dirty work. I feel like.
Oh, okay. Okay, so someone else is taking their place.
Will Smith is like leading the thing and shit.
So he's gonna be like the captain. He's gonna take over the white guy's place.
And they kind of ended like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the white guy,
because he had a
the
son,
boss, the leader.
No.
He had a son in that movie, and then the son like it was like like the storyline was like.
I mean, yeah, even the hype, like I don't know, I didn't believe it. I was like, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Could have done better. Ending.
It was, I mean, Martin Lawrence, those two, that combo.
No, that
right
guy,
there.
he pretty much did his part.
He was good on it.
He looked old. He was like, I can't run anymore. What the fuck?
Well, he played it because he couldn't. That fool didn't lose no weight for that role. that fool didn't lose. That fool didn't lose no weight.
Got it just how he is.
That fool just came in with a fat face and shit. They couldn't even fucking computerize his face. Make him look a little younger. Because I seen another Will Smith, the Gemini Man. That one, it was alright. It wasn't too bad. A little fast for what it is, but it was pretty bad. It wasn't too.
What's the Gemini Man?
Well, he's an assassin, and they clone him. They clone him and shit. So
yeah.
So they're using a lot of that computer, that CGI shit, where they make him younger. You know what they did with? Yeah, what they did for the fucking, what is that shit called? The fucking. The fucking mob movie, The Irishman. What's it called? The Irishman, right?
The Irishman,
yeah. So the whole face fucking thing.
Yeah,
they did the same thing for Will Smith.
Okay.
They made him younger. They made him like fucking 21.
It's pretty good.
Which looked a lot better than fucking Robert De Niro on these fools.
Well, we probably paid more money.
Nah, fuck no.
Well, you had to pay him twice because he wasn't.
Nah, but then again, Robert De Niro, these fools look like shit.
They're gonna start doing that shit, bro.
Oh yeah.
Everybody and shit. They're not gonna need nobody because they're gonna make the fucking characters so real that they're not even gonna need an actor anymore.
But that kind of sucks though, right? Because that means they're gonna make a bunch of old movies. Like they're gonna make another Rocky movie, and they're gonna fucking just fucking.
And they're gonna have everybody's fucking voice and everything.
Old, yeah, because they can just synthesize your voice and shit, or just have you do a voiceover.
Like. I feel like that's where it's going. Like all the information that we're putting out there on the internet, it's gonna be
made
in somehow, some way, gonna be all collected, and like with that information, it's gonna be used in such a way where it's gonna be so like beyond like whatever you want, like the information wise, like you know.
Yeah, it's especially because you have it there so easy accessible. Yeah. Well, see, that's what scares me too. That eventually you're not gonna be able to tell what's fake. Like on the internet, like that.
When it comes down to like people's expressions, the way how they talk, like however that information video, whatever they put it into, so like it's already out there. Like so much people are uploading shit like every fucking.
Well, yeah, especially with Instagram and fucking, you know those mini posts and shit. All that stays up there.
You know how they have like computer, like in future movies where they like think they're talking to a human, but like computer, like oh hello. T1 and it talks to you back.
AI.
Like the movie Her. Have you seen the movie Her?
Yeah, or kind of like that.
With Joaquin Phoenix. Her.
I was thinking more like that old movie from Stanley Kubrick. What's his
name? The space one, Space Odyssey.
You know how that little machine was like hello.
Well, that's your Alexa,
so I feel
right?
Like that's all everybody's information for like ever like built into that.
Well, that's Google.
You know what I'm saying?
That's Google.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
yeah.
So, the internet.
Well, see
No, but they're gonna make it like where it's AI shit.
Well, see, have you seen her?
I've seen her a lot.
So that's what I think.
A lot.
I see her all the time. No, but have you seen her?
I've seen that one.
I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the ultimate, right? That's the ultimate artificial because it takes everybody's ideas, everybody's Google, right? So Google's taking everybody's searches, whatever you search, whatever I search, puts it together. And puts it in an algorithm to the point where you can talk to Google and you can ask it anything, and it takes the information from the melting pot of everybody in the world searching for everything. So your lingo, the way you talk, I'm pretty sure someone now says it, right? So the way they even speak gets involved in there. So her is basically the outcome of what Google is, and they could give you, so they could give you an actual person. Like, here's this. So the way you want to talk to it.
Well, that's why he falls in
And
love with the phone.
because everybody falls in love with it because even because it talks to you exactly the way you would want to be responded to, the way you talk.
It runs what you like.
Yeah, that's where I think it's going.
For sure.
That's the thing. How I think it's going that way.
It's already there.
See, right there. Hey Siri, and now how people's phones probably went off.
Hey Siri, can you not listen to me, please?
Fuck off, Siri.
Fuck off, Siri. I won't respond to that. Oh yeah.
Well then, fuck you too then. Nah, but I mean, I think that's what's gonna end up going. What you got in there, son?
I offended your Siri.
Let me hit that bad boy one time.
I don't talk to your Siri that way.
Shout out to X's and their batteries. Fucking legit shit.
Well, these are probably one of the best batteries out there. Exos, shout out, need a sponsor. Exos, Exos.
Gotta get paid.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta get paid, dog, and get high at the same time.
Yeah. God.
Damn.
Any current events for me, son?
How about that one?
The current.
Nah. Well, yeah. Have you heard about that? Kaiser's pledging $25 million to California housing.
Step it up on this bitch.
$25 million to housing.
Kaiser pledges $25 million to California. $25 million ain't shit.
Like something, though.
Calling California homeless crisis is a public health issue. So this is I don't know what they're gonna do with this homeless issue, bro.
Do exactly that.
The homeless issue, yeah, but like, I really don't think. All right, I'm gonna put my bid in for the president of the United States of America. One of my bids is not my bids, but one of my things I'd be running now is get rid of homeless. How? I don't know. I don't know, but I'm gonna take people's opinions.
Put them on this goddamn train.
And we'll put them on the train, and we're gonna bust them out. But for real though, I'm not sure what you do with the homeless, because a lot of it has to do with drug addiction and mental illness, right? A lot of it.
Yeah. Mostly in San Francisco is
anywhere you go down the street right here, like literally down the street, they're living on the side of the street. Like I mean, there goes to a point where you can't be so down on yourself that where you can't just live on the side of the street. But I think most people will try to hide that kind of thing. You know what I mean? But the mental illness, the drug addictions, they don't care. They'll post up a tent right in front of a 7-Eleven. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for them, there's no issue to that. There's not necessarily the shame or anything. But
there's like housing for them.
Yeah. Okay. Well, my issue. Okay. So now our tax money goes to the housing, right?
Yeah.
So okay, boom, they take more money. Mm-hmm. They're gonna set up the housing. But the real issue is drug addiction and mental illness.
Well, they need help, obviously, too.
Yeah, that's my point. So now you're going to give... So what I'm saying is eventually those housing incomes, whatever it is, because they're going to make a little town, basically, for them. So if all it is mental health and drug addiction, that little place is going to get fucked up. I mean, to be honest, you think like it's going to get fucked up.
I feel like you gotta go through a program and live there.
That's what I'm saying. Like it depends. So it depends on the program you're gonna do. You can't just give it to just fucking the homeless.
I feel like you gotta go through a path. Like you live there, you're on a path to finding a job.
Like you gotta have a job because there's people.
Because there's people.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Is there though, or is it just gonna give it to the first people to line up? You get what I'm saying though? Because there is people. Don't get me wrong. There is people that are living on the streets, like live in their car and they work every day. But they can't afford to buy a house or rent a house or whatever it is, right? But again, okay, like San Francisco,
because they want to.
Not necessarily because they want to, but because when I used to work security for a Safeway, and the Safeway is 24/7. So in the parking lot, a lot of people would stay the night there because they can't really tell them nothing because it's a 24/7 parking lot, right? So you could basically be there 24/7. So the people that would stay there, they would literally work. And there was some dude that would work. He worked all day, and then he would get there at night, stay there, and then leave in the morning to go to work. But he didn't make enough money, especially in California, to pay rent or whatever, for whatever reason it is, right? Mm-hmm. The fact is, people do that. With the whole economy, when people lost their house back in 2008, people are still living in the streets and shit. You know what I'm saying? Which that shit bums you out. But let's say you go to San Francisco, then you see the people shitting in the streets.
That's fucking crazy, though.
So you get that dude that shits in the street. Now you're gonna give him a house. You get what I'm saying? Like where that kind of gets in a little conflict. That's where people are like, well, what the fuck? I'm not gonna pay for that dude because that's a bigger issue. That dude needs help.
Well, it's gonna come with like also like other help, like therapy and
Is it though?
medical help. Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
I think they should. Well, they should.
It should, right?
It should come with all that because if it's not just, it's a mental thing too. That they gotta get over themselves too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's like but just how many people you see that are homeless and they're just talking to themselves? That has nothing to do with being poor. That's fucking.
That's a mental
That's you
thing.
being crazy.
For sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that person gets a house, and then.
So are we gonna start doing like some mental institutes out here? We should make it Alcatraz into a mental institute.
Well, we used to have mental institutions like that until Ronald Reagan said that it's too much of a burden because it was ran by the city. I mean, by the state government, whatever. So he released everybody, and that's when they released everybody, and that's when it became more homeless and shit. And then you had the 70s or the drug era in Frisco. That's why there's a lot of homeless there, because everybody fucking fried their brain and shit, man.
Well, they're doing a lot of experiments.
Yeah, and a lot of experiments, and then a lot of people, fucking voluntarily fucking fried their brain and shit. Like, let's be real about it, But they were also doing crazy experiments with people. Charles Manson, the Unabomber, shit like that.
What was that like? That CIA funded
program.
What is it? These brothels.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, they used to.
From
the CIA used to. I don't know, where was that at? San Francisco. Was it in San Francisco? So in San Francisco.
Like clubs and shit, or nightclubs, not brothels.
No, it was brothels. It was a brothel. Yeah. So it was brothels. So the CIA will find a brothel, which is a sex house.
Mm-hmm.
People don't know. So then and then they would dose the guys that would go there. They would give them hella like fucking LSD to see what would happen.
It's fucking trip.
And because the reason why they would do that, because they knew that the guy, because these are businessmen, these are married men, they knew they couldn't go to the cops, they couldn't go to the wife. Like, oh yeah, I went to the brothel and I got dosed and shit. But people keep going back, huh? I think people keep going back. People are retarded. It's like that Hustler, I guess there was that Hustler movie with fucking J-Lo. Have you guys seen that one? I recommend it, bro. You seen it? She got cheeks for days, dog. Watch that shit on mute.
She dancing?
She's dancing. Watch it on mute, baby. That's a good movie.
Just watch it on mute.
Watch that shit on mute. That's a good
Put your own soundtrack too.
Just talk over it, dog. Maybe you can fuck. Yeah, but that shit.
Fuck J-Lo. Like 50 years old or something.
She fucking sweet.
Still fucking sweet.
Super sweet. Super sweet deal.
Fine wine, baby. Oh, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Any current rap?
Another current event. Hit me with
I think it's clean streets.
The streets are clean right now. Fucking shit. We out here in San Jose, man. Fuck, I'm from the 209 now.
What's 209? Modesto?
The 209, that's...
It's like Modesto area?
I think Manteca.
Oh, yeah, you heard about that, what was it? I had it on here. Those 3 guys who got busted fucking for drugging and raping this girl at a motel, and she got away because of her Snapchat.
So it was like Tuesday. What?
Oh, I think
what happened? She got away because of Snapchat?
Where was that at? Here? You got away because you posted it on Snapchat and shit? Like, I need her help.
Snapchat did something good, huh?
It did.
What people be doing stupid shit on Snapchat, though. Well, not Snapchat, but like on live videos. I see some people fucking trying to smuggle in some Mexicans.
What?
Yeah, they record themselves crossing the border. Stupid asses.
Hey, man, I'm fucking crossing right now.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid asses.
That's for my primo,
Some girls.
That's how you do it.
Right here, fucker.
We fucking do it, eh? Fuck the U.S.
Oh, shit.
Kidnapped 14-year-old girl rescued after friends used Snapchat to find her. Teens find friends. Oh, so she got tracked by GPS. Dude, that fool's coked the fuck out.
This guy.
Yeah. This guy was coked out, dog.
Damn,
He's
those
biting his
eyes,
lip.
though.
And he's biting his lip like, fuck. I've been
The
there.
other guy was just driving.
The other guy's just...
Who was the driver?
Getaway driving. Bald dude for sure.
He's the driver. Those two were raping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it says the rape, huh?
Fuck these.
Fucking sickos.
Men are gross. God damn. And they had to be like Hispanic and shit. All of them. Except the Asian guy.
Fuck. It's so fucked up how like fucking we're humans and we're still acting like animals.
Well, because that's the same people. They came from fucking murdering gladiators and murdering fucking... Just think about it. Just even like 100 years ago, we're still doing that. Like 200 or 300 years ago, when savages came here and shit. Indians were fighting each other. Fucking our race were killing another race. Like fucking...
It's in our blood to kill.
It's I think it's like in human DNA, bro. Because a lot of people believe that like when the white man came, that's when the Indians started beefing and shit. But nah. They were killing each other before all this shit. There's Indians helped the white man kill some of the Indians. And a lot of disease. And a lot of disease. And a shitload of disease. But for the most part, a lot of people helped fucking the white dudes and shit come in and fucking... Because, like, the Comanches, the Aztecs and shit, they would go around just murdering motherfuckers. For sure. Just murking everybody.
Because the Aztecs actually traveled down into Mexico.
What do you mean?
Do you know that? Aztecs?
What about them?
They were up more, like, up north up here in California, and they traveled their way down into
Well, they
Mexico.
traveled, they went everywhere just fucking grabbing people to build their temples and fucking do everything. And then they murdered them after. They murdered, like, look up, I think it's Aztec temple, put 80,000 murdered Aztec temple. Okay. And then, so I guess, what trips me out. So do you think that's more of a, so they build a temple, right? I forgot what temple it was, but something with the Aztecs. They build it, and then they murdered about 80,000 people. They found, like, a grave. Right?
A grave of 80,000.
Yeah, like hella people.
Like
okay, the massacre in the Great Temple, also called the Alvarado Massacre, was an event May 22nd, 1520. What the fuck? And Cortez now put down.
God damn.
Spanish. Okay, I don't think this does not say any.
No,
this is not it. This is like when. This is like when fucking Castro came over.
Castro?
Not Castro. Yeah, what's his name? Yeah.
Well, they were known for sacrificing a lot too.
Who?
The Aztecs.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. That's why they went around fucking murdering motherfuckers. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Gotta sacrifice a head today. Maybe
so now you get... That's what you're saying. This conspiracy theory goes into, they're sacrificing, doing the same shit to this day to get certain things. But I mean,
they were asking for like a day with rain and shit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. A lot of that goes to these guys don't even know what the fuck they're talking about and shit.
I mean, who knows? I mean,
but you never know. I mean, you never know, right?
Maybe they were talking to the aliens.
You never know.
Right? They had pyramids.
So I was talking. Remember what I was telling you when how the psychedelics. So in every culture, supposedly. So I've heard in every ancient culture, all of them do hallucinates. Mm-hmm. The Aztecs, the Mayans, the Incas, Egyptians, all of them, right? They all end up doing something. I'm not too sure if Egyptians use sacrifice. I'm pretty sure they do sacrifices. The Egypt? Egyptians do the sacrifices? No? I don't know. Well, a lot of those cultures, they do fucking psychedelics, right? So supposedly, the shamans, the spiritual people, are the ones that do the psychedelics. They're the ones talking to God, right? They're the ones closer to God and all that stuff. So supposedly, eventually, so when they do the psychedelics, they're talking to people, the elves, right? That's what universally, they all describe them the same way, is that when they do the psychedelics, they see the elf people. The elf people are the ones telling it, or demons, whatever.
Mhm.
I don't know, whatever it is. But I guess universally, it's more they're known more as the elves people. So the elves, they start telling you shit. They start telling you secrets and shit of different dimensions, and they're the ones giving you all this knowledge and blah blah. But I guess eventually they start asking for sacrifices.
So in Egypt, I guess when the pharaohs would go die, the servants would die with them.
So they would sacrifice them. Yeah. See. So supposedly the elves eventually would ask for blood sacrifices. Like so then eventually all the shamans and all that shit turned into sacrifice, animal sacrifices, blood, human sacrifices. That eventually they all turn into that. I mean, I don't know if it's true or not, but it turns into all the DMT, the mushrooms, and they turn on a man. They fucking turn on a man.
Did you hear about that honey that they grow out there?
I did about here, but something like that, right? There's like a
out there,
hallucinated fucking honey.
Yeah, what was it fucking called? Mega honey or something.
Some shit. Yeah, I heard of it. I don't know about how strong it is.
I want to try that shit though.
But I heard of it. You have to like climb up to some shit to get it.
They climb all the way up to the top of the hill, and in that hill there's like hillside. There's fucking a beehive and shit. And something with the fucking happened with the skies, you know.
Yeah.
Change and shit.
Something in the bee. Something happens.
Maybe the bees are having some kind of flower up there, and they're making it more.
Or they're sucking off some flowers. Sure. They have fucking hallucinations.
Sucking all these fucking flowers.
Sucking them off real good. What, we still talking about bees here?
The fucking bees, yeah, the pollen.
We still talking about bees here?
Who's getting off? What?
I want to get sucked off. What's going on? No, but I did hear about that shit though. What is this? Many people psychology. Yeah, they all seem connected and shit. They all seem that looks like a goat to me. Well, that shit looks like a goat to me. That looks like another goat.
That's a Satan's goat right there.
That's like a devil goat giving fist bump. Going like this. He's devil going like this. Son of crazy ass goat.
Go back there.
You got any more other ones?
Don't do it. This one. Checking you. Something. I'm a goat.
Right? This look like the devil to me and shit. Crazy fuck.
DMT, bro.
The elf, dog. Elf people, homie. See, I think they look like those green fucks.
The fuck?
Yeah. To be honest, I think they're the green fucks. And the fucking ones with the beard are the regular people taking it. The ones taking it are the ones in the thing.
Taking what, DMT?
Yeah, and they see the green elf.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's trippy.
Think about that.
You ever took any?
No.
Shrooms?
DMT?
Nah.
Oh, shrooms?
Yeah.
I took some shrooms once.
No, I haven't done
DMT. It was great. It was pretty great experience.
Yeah, so you had a great time. Son of a bitch. You had a great time, you son of a bitch.
Crazy.
You got any more kind of resume for? Give me one more, bitch. Yeah, I see that shit. Hey, but even Santa's from that shit, dog. Like
Santa.
Yeah. So supposedly
Saint Nick?
I heard that too, that it's so Santa came from, so back in the day, the shamans were Santa. The shamans were the ones that would do all the shrooms and all that stuff, so they knew it. The shamans knew what the effects were. They respected the plant so much because I think the shroom, I forget what it's called, but it's the red and white one. So it looks the same in picture as red and white as Santa, right?
Like Santa looks just like
So the shamans would dress up in red and white in honor of the shroom, right? Okay. And I guess during the winter, they would fill their bags full of shrooms, and then they would go house to house, dropping off their gifts, which would be the shrooms, to the houses, right? And during the winter at that time, the houses would be snowed in. So the only way they could kind of get it through would be through the chimneys.
Whoa.
Right? So they would toss at night. So at night, and it makes kind of sense because at night you're not going to have the chimneys on, right? Because everybody's sleeping. Yeah. So then they would toss it in there, and that's what that would be the thing. Santa coming through.
Damn, man! Once it gets in there, it fucking burns in there.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily thinking. I don't
Hot
know that.
box
I'm not
house.
sure how that goes exactly. How they're taking it.
Santa was hot.
The point is, it'd be
house.
it'd be the shamans going through and giving them all the shit,
getting everybody high at
getting
night.
everybody's getting fucked up
at night while they're sleeping.
because he's trying to fuck.
Santa's trying to fuck. Can't wait to use that line in Christmas.
Santa trying to fuck.
Hey girl,
Santa's here to fuck. Shit's gonna work, bro. Guaranteed.
Sure.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed to work.
Guaranteed to work 60% of the time, all the time.
All the time.
What else you got from me, dog? Give me one more.
I got 4 arrested in San Jose sex trafficking.
What's up with you and rape today, dog? What's up with you and rape?
Are you trying to get raped?
Are you trying to fuck? That girl, is she Asian or Mexican? Yeah. Yeah, but she looks like she's Asian trying to be Mexican.
A bit.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Oh,
see,
I would think that they all had like okay kind of eyebrows and like is that a guy? That third one? The second one?
Second one's a guy, bro. Come on,
guy,
right? Come on, bro. It's fucking Jackie Chan in that bitch, dog. He looks like Jackie Chan.
I don't know, man. I got some fucking. Where's this dude over?
Yeah, it's fucked up though. This human trafficking thing. I don't know. I heard there's more slaves now than there ever has been. Because of the sex trafficking?
More slaves?
More slaves.
Oh,
because that's called, well, that's white slavery. That's white slaves, right? Yeah. So white slavery is when it's for sex. So it's for sex.
So these chicks are caught.
So these
fucking doing what?
They're all the pimps. They're the pimps.
They're the pimps.
Yeah, they're the ones getting paid for other Asian girls whoring themselves out.
I'm thinking like, fuck.
And this wouldn't happen if you had legal prostitution.
Legal, like a red line.
A real like they had these people would all got fired in a real because they would have been a real company. Like imagine if whoring was legal. You would have businesses like this, an establishment that are whoring you out.
Like a brothel right now.
A real brothel, bro. Right here, you come in, you sign a paper and shit. There's a little office. You come out here, you fucking piss in a cup. They check if you have any STDs. Okay, you're good to go. You go to the back and you get sucked off real nice.
Fucking sex club in the back and shit.
Boom, just like that. Just sign a paper. Okay, you're agree to go. Get out of here. Pay cash. You pay a credit card. What are you doing here? All right, boom, in and out. Just like this. You don't got to deal with fucking Shang Tsung over here and shit from Mortal Kombat. Huh? What is this? What's going on here? Founder of PayPal and Tesla, Elon Musk claims there could be a city of 1 million people on Mars within decades. Professor Stephen Hawking claims that humans will face a doomsday event unless we become a truly planetary species. Can't read for shit.
That's why we're going to Mars, because we know we're going to die here.
Because we're going to die, dog, because the legal prostitution is not legal.
Because it's natural that the Earth fucking recycles itself every so often. So, in order for our civilization to live on, right, and our our knowledge right now, our thing is what we know. In order that to happen, we got to move on, and maybe some way come back when it's done.
To be able to survive, because I think what's gonna happen is the planet's gonna wipe us out or recycle, and then we're gonna start from fresh again, the same way every other culture's been happening to us.
Just think about like being the civilization that moved on from seeing half of its people die from fucking natural causes here, nature, and they're living out there waiting for it to pass because they got enough resources over the years that they've been fucking us over.
Well, wouldn't you just go if you had the technology to go to a different planet? Wouldn't you just stay to that planet? The reason why I say that is because I think they say like the Egyptians and others, they had technology to make pyramids, right? They had different kind of technology, and then they got wiped out, and the only ones to survive are the dumbasses, and the dumbasses start over, and slowly by slowly, dumbasses make smart people, and the smart people are the ones that make civilization better, and then you get wiped out again. City of Atlantis, same thing, right?
How did they
The
get
city of
wiped out?
Atlantis, they got fucking water took over. That's why it's underwater,
Oh,
right? So they fucking, I think they were like giants and shit, they were or whatever the fuck, and they get wiped out,
Cool.
right?
I wish I would have seen that.
And then
That's the one
fucking,
place I wish I.
then you come in. Same thing with Rome, right? Only they just did something a great powerful thing, and then they destroy themselves, and then people there fucking make something else. You know what I mean? Like it just keeps going. Same thing would be for us. We fucking wipe ourselves out. The only ones to survive are the ones who have basements.
Well, how long is that gonna happen?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just saying. But that eventually, like say humans, we nuke each other, right? That's how we die. Boom, the world gets nuked. The only ones that survive are the ones who doomsday preppers.
Yeah.
All right, those doomsday preppers are the ones that create the next civilization, and eventually they create the next fucking, I don't know, the new technology, new phones, new something, a newer technology than what we have from now. The same way that we have a newer technology than from when we had in Egyptian days. They made the pyramids.
That's not that long ago.
Yeah, but they had different. I think they had different. They didn't have Wi-Fi. They had some shit that could pick up a fucking million-pound fucking rock and put on top of a building.
Because of aliens.
Can animals have like problems
like
but they have
divorce?
slaves.
Like divorce?
Like, can they get like sick?
Animals get sick?
Yeah.
Can animals get sick? Yeah.
Yeah.
On their own, like in the wilderness?
I think so. Pretty sure they get illnesses and die.
Or do they get it from us?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure they get illnesses.
Yeah, the only question I say, because like you never see an animal like get sunburned, right?
Well, because they have fur.
Well, that'd be different.
The thing I'm getting at is like, what if we're not from this planet? You know, naturally we're not from this planet, so we adapt to it.
Well, I'm pretty sure the animals die of natural causes.
But like, as far as like, we get sunburned, right? We get sick from everything from what planet does, you know. We get sick. We're always adjusting.
Well, not really. Okay, so to the devil's advocate to that would be evolution. The reason why a dog doesn't get sunburned because it grew hair out, right? The reason why we don't get sick is because we learned how to get vaccines. So evolution, our brain is different. Instead of growing fur, we just do vaccines. Right. Our brain's smarter than a dog. So
what if we didn't need that? Where we just actually our bodies did it naturally? You know, wouldn't that be the actual?
Well, if you look at science, if you look in the science way, evolution is it overcomes eventually, right? Like it's.
Well, like instead of growing the extra thumb from evolving, you know, like what if our body just made that cure naturally? We can breathe underwater or whatever, you know.
Maybe, but then the evolution would be what's more useful for that animal. So would it be more useful for us to be swimming, or would it be more useful for us to grow that thumb and to be able to grab shit or to start fire? So it kind of go, what's more useful in that at that time? It's like the reason why we don't have a tail. We have a tailbone, but we don't have a tail. Right? Because it's like we didn't need.
Well, I'm reading this right here, like, because what if like the animals, they know how to react before a natural disaster happens, we don't. Like.
Oh yeah, because they're more intact with senses, but they got different senses.
Like a sixth sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they're more intact to different senses.
So like nature and shit, they know how when a bush is fucking shaking the wrong way, it's not. Yeah. It's either a predator or.
But we know when the mailman comes, that's not evil.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the trade-offs that we get. Like the trade-off that they could sense natural disasters is that we could tell that the mailman's not an evil person. Like
communication.
Our society.
No, what do you mean the dog knows our society and shit? Fucking the dog, man. No, I was saying, okay, when someone knocks on the door, that's what I'm saying though. But like we're smarter than to know than to go nuts.
What's that?
That's what I'm saying. Are we from this planet?
Okay, hear me. Every animal on this planet that we know reacts to natural disaster by running away or swimming away. why don't we? We have the technology instead. I believe we came from a different planet that was about to destroy. I don't know. I don't believe that because again, it goes into what's helping you naturally. I mean, I guess you would see. You would have to go into what when you an un
Sorry.
an undetected, not an untouched civilization. Like you would have to find a tribe and shit to see how they react during natural disasters, or how, you know what I mean? Because I guess evolution it goes into.
They'll be like, oh, the Earth is mad at us. We must fucking make another sacrifice. That's what
It turns into that, right?
That's what
But the trade-offs would be that the dog could sense an earthquake, but we could do a building, like so. There's trade-offs. Yeah, no, there's that. Or we could kill that dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
fuck the dog.
Fuck the dog, right? I see, but I'm not too sure about how that goes because everything is evolution, right? Because it just depends on what is benefiting the whatever's being in evolution. Like, you know what I mean? Like maybe in time that we didn't need to know the earthquakes were coming because they stopped coming in so often. I don't know. It's within evolution.
For sure. I think, as in our brain, like a vein grew where, we could think more critically, and we could stand up now and, we could build weapons and shit and do stuff. But in that, how that grew, I'm basically thinking maybe another vein got shorter. And that's the one that got in touch with nature and shit.
Yeah. Because it goes into where do you want to learn how to use a tool or do you want to learn what wind smells like, right? Or like what meat smells like in the wind. What's going to benefit you at this point in time is it going to be better for you to, in the long run of instinct of survival, to make because it's progression, right? So it's going to be so you progress to this level, so you forget this little portion. And you gain the knowledge of fucking using tools, of using this or whatever. I don't know, intuition.
Like a blind person can like hear better than like any other person that does.
Yeah, because it adapts to their surroundings.
Completely adapt.
Or like how we could read a facial expressions. A dog probably might not even be able to read a facial expression. Like
no, they for sure can.
You know what I mean? Or like just something, but you could read more. I'm pretty sure you could read more than a facial expression with the. You know what I mean? Because you could be happy with a dog and you have a mean face on him, but he's not gonna know. You know what I mean? Like, but a facial expression.
But they have that also. That's the other instinct where they know, where like they can trust you and shit.
To a point, some dogs. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. So it all depends on that dog too, on what trait it learned to adapt from.
It's got the wild side. We don't.
More dogs have it more than others.
We're all domesticated adults.
Pretty much, right? Is that it for me right there, brother? No more rape stories? No more rape stories. All right, man. Well, shit, this is great having you on again.
Fuck, hey.
Next time, come on again. Have you on, man.
Hey.
She was delish.
It was great.
Fucking
It was a good time talking.
Yeah, definitely, dude. Get you on again. See what's up.
Yeah.
All right, man. Shit. Cut and prep. Beautiful guy. Beautiful.